What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to TTV Ravens Media, bringing you Ravens content every single day. Joshua, we got the game against the Colts today.
Yes, sir.
What are you feeling?
Oh man, it's always good to play against a team that left in the Mayflower truck. Even though you and I was not alive for that time when the Colts left out of here in Baltimore in the middle of the night. But man, it's good. I guess you can call it a little interstate rivalry for the older fans. That's been that been fans of Baltimore football. Period. Um, but I am a little upset that Anthony Richardson is not playing, but I do understand, concussion protocol. Continue, and I hope that he has a speedy recovery. But we do have, the second coming of, I guess we can call him Mr. Minshew, Mr. Minshew Magic. We know Gardner Minshew sometimes come alive in the big games, and this could be, a game that can help, bolster his career a little bit more. I hardly doubt it, but we're gonna need a strong front from our offense and defense, especially with the weather. It's been very crazy in regards to the rain this whole weekend. But I do feel like we can come out with a W, get the season started with a 3-0 start, and keep the chips rolling, man.
Yeah, I think this is a big game for Baltimore because the weather's obviously not that good. It's going to be tight, and whenever you have these weather games, it's not easy, and it comes down to a lot of coaching and game planning. So we're going to see how Todd Monken prepares for a game where it's probably going to be difficult to throw the football, especially down the field. Now you may be able to get those underneath things. So I think we're going to see a lot of Duvernay runs, Zay Flower runs, Gus Edwards runs. I see a lot of people talking about Melvin Gordon playing in the rain. Don't fumble, man. Don't fumble. That is a scary thing. But overall, there's just a lot of good things that the Ravens are going to have to do to be able to put points up on the board. Now, they're not playing against Anthony Richardson, which helps them in stopping the run. But Gardner Minshew is the better passer. But at the same time, Ravens get benefited because of the weather. Gardner's not going to be able to sling it like he traditionally wants to. Now, they're still going to try and throw the football. This isn't going to be Bills Patriots when Mac Jones threw the ball 3 times and the Patriots won. But it's going to be a lot more running than people expect. I'm not expecting some sort of blowout game because I don't know if there's going to be enough points to make it a blowout game. It's going to be low scoring, in my opinion.
No, I definitely can see that. A hard-fought, methodical game, especially with the Ravens. The great thing is it does not matter who is the offensive coordinator. Our TOP is always good. So long as we taking care of the time of possession and scoring points, whether it's touchdowns or field goals, and our defense is out there getting stops, I think we're gonna be all right today. And our defense, they're hungry. I mean, we worried about the secondary, and if we want to be honest, I'm still worried about the secondary. I'm worried about the whole team as a whole, but especially the secondary with Marlon out still, Marcus Williams, recovering from the pectoral injury. But these guys have been stepping up. These guys, even though I guess everybody can say the Cincinnati Bengals are still trying to figure out their identity. I'm like, you got to say, but at the same time, we had the same wide receiver core and QB for the past couple of years. Why is it always this scenario? But hey, whatever. Y'all do what y'all do out there in Cincy. But shout out to that group. I know we get on Brandon Stevens, but Brandon Stevens, he's a for sure tackler. But the thing is his IQ when the ball is around, it can be a little shaky. But these guys have been stepping up. So, I'm looking forward to see what Justin Madubuike and Travis Jones do in this weather. Michael Pierce. Also, I don't know if Odafe is on the inactive for today, but I am looking forward. Okay, so I'm definitely looking forward to see how Tavius Robinson, David Ojabo. I was drawing a blank. I don't know if Jeremiah Moon is going to get on the field, but he is on the 3-man active roster to see what he contributes, whether it's on special teams or on defensive snaps. So I definitely feel like this is going to be a lot of trench work, like you said. And I feel like, that front seven is going to be that determining factor, how they disrupt, Gardner Minshew's patience in the pocket, how we stop the running back. who's the starting running back for the Colts right now while JT is out. But
I think it's Mac.
yeah, he's okay. It's not no Jerome Ford or anything of that nature or Kenneth Walker. But so I definitely feel like we can get after the ball. Possibly hopefully this could be a game for the defense to really turn up,
Yeah.
cause some fumbles, maybe even get an interception. I know Michael Pittman is still one of their wide receivers, still one of his targets. So
Yeah, I
yeah,
think in this game, the linebackers and the front seven of the Baltimore Ravens, that's the biggest thing when you're trying to stop the run. So that's beneficial. That's our strength right now is our linebacker room.
yeah,
And when you have that kind of strength, it's going to allow your team to just be much better than maybe they would traditionally be when going against Gardner, who wants to sling it. The Ravens haven't played against a team that wants to just throw the ball every play. That's what Gardner wants to do. So, a lot of people are commenting it. Aiden says it's going to be sloppy. I know Benjamin's in here. He's saying shut down the Colts run game. Like, I don't know. This is just a really tough matchup to game plan for, because it's like in a traditional sense, I would go into this game and be like, all right, Ravens, draw back, throw the ball a lot.
yeah,
You know, don't let Gardner, get the deep ball, try and get some pressure on Gardner, make him throw the ball away, throw some picks. But instead, it's like, okay, this is going to be difficult.
yeah,
Like, we're going to have to really struggle and make sure that we're able to do what we need to do.
yeah. It's given early 2000 vibes. It's given the cow. Unfortunately, the cow bowler, but Jamal Lewis stays where Jamal Lewis will go crazy. So I know this is a running back by committee type of thing. I definitely would love to see my running backs go crazy. I don't know. I do feel like Gus Edwards can be a 100 plus type of running back. So if he's feeling it, I say continue feeding that man all day, Todd Monken. And um, the way Todd Monken has run his offense, whether in the NFL and in whether in the NFL or in college, I give him this. He definitely puts a sustainable game plan for every team that he plays against. Whether and he does use his personnel to the best of his ability as well. So I definitely feel like the Colts front seven. I don't feel like they are the strongest as they used to be. I know. Is the middle linebacker still out? I know he changed his
Ooh.
name.
Shaq Leonard.
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't seen the Colts injury report. Let me pull up Twitter. I see people talking about Shaq Leonard getting loose, so I'm assuming he's healthy.
Okay. And they have DeForest Buckner as well, right? From the 49ers.
Yep, they got Buck.
I mean, both of them are wrecking balls for sure. I don't know. I'm not really worried. I mean, granted, yes, we are without, is Tyler Linderbaum playing? I didn't see the inactive
He's
list.
not playing.
Okay. And I'm assuming Ronnie's not playing today neither, right?
Right.
Well, one thing we can do, it don't matter who we line up, we can gain some push in the running game. So I trust my guys just to lean forward and push. you know,
Mm-hmm.
and our weather games can be pretty interesting, pretty fun. Whether we make mistakes or the opposite, or we make the opposite team make mistakes. All we can do is stay in it, stay in it with our team because we all know being a Ravens fan, it's not no easy feat. It's not no easy feat. It's not. I wouldn't say it's bad. It's not as bad as a Cowboy fan or a Giants fan or a Jets fan, but we all know when watching Ravens football, um, it can be rough. It can be rough. So I say get your popcorn, and get your drinks. Be ready, man. It's showtime for sure.
Oh yeah, and again, like this game, everyone, we need to be very, very aware of how ugly it's going to look. Like at the end of the season, at going into next week, we can't look back at this Ravens game, win or lose, it doesn't matter, and be like, man, Lamar threw for 105 yards on 50% completions with an interception and a fumble, and be like, that was a really bad game. Guys, the 49ers lost to the Chicago Bears last year, I believe in week 1, in a crazy rain game. 49ers have played in a lot of them. They played the Commanders a couple years ago in a crazy muddy rain game, and like the scores are like 9-0, 9-6, and it's like that's what you have to expect. If Tucker misses field goals, it's fine. Like, be prepared for really, really ugly football, which we've had to watch for the last 3 years under Greg Roman. But like I think that's what we want. Like, this benefits the Ravens more than any other team in the NFL is a rainy, gross, ugly game, because that's how they play defense. That's how they play offense. Like that, like even though it's going to look really bad, it's not going to look in control. It still benefits Baltimore, I think, over the Colts. So I'm pretty excited to watch this one because I do like these crazy weather games. Now, I say like be prepared for ugly football. That does not mean I'm not going to be screaming at my TV when someone fumbles the football or something like that. Like, I'm still going to be mad, but we have to remember, like, that's the expectation. Don't expect the Ravens to play a perfect game, in this awful weather today.
Yeah, that's what it's all about. I mean, sometimes with being a sports fan or just being a fan, period, you just gotta, even though we have high hopes, you still have to have some realistic expectations as well.
Yeah.
Really? Example like that. That is a unrealistic expectation of thinking the Colts will blow us out 50-0. But
I don't think there's going to be 50 points scored in this game.
Not at all. Not at all. I mean, granted, Anthony Richardson, he put up 30 points against the Texans, but that's another young team, figuring out their ways as well. So this is not the same story nor plot here in Baltimore at all.
Yeah, it's going to be a really interesting one. It's really hard to like prep. Like, the game plan is like, don't turn the ball over. Like, that's all it is. Like just hold on to it. And the game plan on defense is just like find the football when they're running it and like just get the guy on the ground. Like, guys are going to be slipping, guys are going to be falling. It's going to look really bad. And
it's a grass field on top of that. So it's going to get real nasty.
Lamar Jackson, hopefully he's got the right studs in.
Remember
that game in Seattle, and he was
like, changed like 5 times.
Yeah, and then in the second half, I don't think he changed them because he was like, all right, I gotta start moving. Because the first spikes he put in were like too long and he was too slow, and he was like, I'm getting caught by linebackers. Then he switched him and they started slipping. But hopefully they've got a good game plan with this is a big game for the equipment manager. Make sure everybody has the right spikes, because the Patriots played against a team. I don't think it was this year. I think it was a couple years ago, and they were playing in really bad field. It might have been in a Super Bowl, and the Patriots weren't slipping, and everyone else on the other team was. And they were like, yeah, we just wanted to be in the better clear. And Bill Belichick was like, no, we're wearing the crappy spikes that everyone hates, but you know what? We're not going to slip. And the opponents didn't. And it was like Bill Belichick was able to win off of making his team wear the right cleats. Like, that is such a Bill Belichick thing to do, but Harbaugh's got to pull out some Belichick to be able to win this one convincingly. You can win it not convincingly with random stuff, but McConnell wears Minshew stuff today or Ravens stuff today. I'm wearing my Ravens stuff today. Don't worry.
wasn't Asmodeus? He was the one with all the good food, wasn't he? At one point in time.
Asmodeus is the food legend.
You know,
Asmodeus, what are you cooking up today? What are you cooking up today? You always got like just fire food in
no, for sure,
just
man.
prepared.
Don C was good with you, baby. Glad to have you in the stream
What's
with us
going on, Don
as
C?
always.
Oh man. Let's get into kind of some bold predictions. We're gonna be able to do a lot. Tomahawk steak. There you go, man. There you go.
There it is. Like stack.
Some of that. Let's see here. Bold prediction. I don't even know if it's bold predictions. Let's do wacky predictions. All right. Things that would not happen in a normal game that we think will happen in this game. It could be just like double fumble. What are you thinking?
Oh man. I don't know.
I think I'm gonna go with double fumble. I think someone fumbles, it gets recovered, and then they fumble.
They fumbled it like didn't. Oh my gosh! Didn't
it happen yesterday?
It did. It did.
I can't remember who.
I forgot which college team it was, and they threw it behind line
Florida State, Clemson. No,
it wasn't. No, you know what I'm thinking about the double lateral behind, and they fumbled it behind the line of scrimmage.
Oh yeah.
Yes, that was yesterday. Yeah, that was crazy.
I'll say more turnovers than touchdowns in the game.
Game just won by field goals. That hasn't happened in a long time for us.
Yeah, not since probably 2015.
Yeah, man.
Probably since Detroit when Tucker hit the 61-yarder to win. What was it, like 18-17 or whatever?
Yeah, that was a tough one. That was a tough one. Oh man, I'm trying to think. Didn't Marlon didn't he punch the ball out one time and he kept on fumbling, not missing it when he was trying to pick it up? I think he eventually scooped it up and scored.
Oh, I remember Florida State Clemson. There was like a double fumble. What happened was Cade Klubnik, Clemson's quarterback, he got hit. And Asmodeus, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Asmodeus, for your pizza for the game needs or make chickens. Oh my god. I always appreciate Asmodeus. Love the energy you bring. Oh my gosh. But Cade Klubnik gets sacked and gets like crushed, fumbles the ball. It was a DB blitz. And the defensive tackle tries to pick it up and he like trips and basically throws the ball up into the air, right into the DB that forced the fumble's hands. So it allowed him full speed to catch it, and then the D lineman to block. And it was like, I don't know if that was strategic. It probably wasn't, but it was a great play because it got the ball into the faster players, allowing the bigger guy to block. And he just kept on running.
That was a hell of a game. Clemson just had bad coaching down the line.
Yeah, shout out Dabo Swinney.
I don't know why they just didn't kick the field goal, but hey, I like Florida State's wide receivers. My basketball players on the outside.
Oh, this could be a huge Clowney game. These are the types of games Clowney goes crazy in, is when it's like weather and nobody's ready for, the unpredictable, and he just starts going crazy on everybody.
But a pick six like Terrell Suggs, pick six? Ah, man, yeah, I like that. I like it.
I'm thinking like maybe a screen pass or something like that. They call it. He's able to jump in, snag it, take it to the house. I like that one a lot. That's a good bold prediction, Cam. Gus Edwards 20 rush attempts. I don't think that's that bold. I think we'll run the ball 65 times.
He's the most healthiest running back on the roster right now. Justice Hill's inactive. I know they activated Kenyon Drake as well and Melvin Gordon. I don't know how much they trust him to hold the rock, but I'm definitely assuming that he's going to get reps. But
I'm the food guy. Ooh, Dancy's got crab soup and chili and wings. I'm assuming that's chili.
What type of wings we got, Don? I'm a honey obey guy myself, or mango habanero, just regular fried wings.
I went to Wingstop for the first time when I had COVID, and it was pretty fire. I gotta say, I had never
You was
been
able to
there.
taste it?
Yes, I did not lose my taste, and so I was
Okay.
like, we're testing it out, and so I got the garlic parmesan, the buffalo, and
Yeah.
barbecue or something like that. Tried them all; they're all pretty good. I may have to get some Wingstop today.
So, all right, since we're on the wing conversation, I know we got about 6 minutes. Boneless wings, are they really boneless, or do you just call them? They're like.
I think they're chicken nuggets.
Okay, all right.
They're good, but I think
For
they're chicken.
sure.
I would rather have the. I'm not gonna lie. I got some of my wings from Wingstop were boneless because I was like, I'm not trying to make a mess with COVID. I'm gonna clean anything up. They grabbed a fork and I'm eating them like chicken nuggets. But yeah, they're chicken nuggets. They're not wings. Like they're like compacted chicken.
Yeah.
It's not.
It's
not the real thing.
Not the Old Bay. I love it.
What about? Are you a flats or like drum?
Man, I don't do all that. Just you feel me? We give me the whole wing, give me flats, drums, whatever. We chowing down. We eating good.
I'm flats. I like flats more. I used to like the drums more, but I think I'm a flats guy.
There we go, Cam. Adult chicken nuggets for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man. I mean, listen, you can't go wrong with chicken.
Yeah, exactly, Benjamin. I mean, it's all about the sauce, and as long as the chicken's good, like
for real.
The rain doesn't look that bad on TV, but it's probably pretty bad. Benefit is it's not windy.
Yeah, like towards the downtown area, I don't know if it's kind of lighten up, but yesterday it definitely was heavy for sure. We here in Baltimore, we had a big event called Artscape where different vendors and different creators, they come out, sell their merchandise, all type of food vendors and stuff like that. Okay. Like the weather was supposed to have been so bad yesterday that they canceled yesterday's, but I think they're back out and running. One of my friends is a vendor, and she's selling some of her merch and everything of that nature today. So yeah, so it's definitely it was drizzling right now. Yeah, see, it's like it's on and off for sure.
Maybe that's just the Oregonian in me, where I've seen so much rain in my life that I'm just like,
I don't even want to talk about Oregon, man. Listen, I knew it was expected.
So that sucked.
I knew it was expected. I just wasn't expecting the point differential. That's all.
Yeah,
I know they was going to lose.
I would have liked the close game.
I mean, but it's cool though. I mean, if you're a realistic football fan, you definitely know that Colorado has done good so far for just going 3-1 already. Oh, yeah. But on top of that,
they won one game last year. They have made massive improvements.
But on top of that, they need to be hitting that recruiting hard in regards of getting linemen. Deion Sanders is real live doing NCAA 14 right now.
Mm-hmm. He was like, if EA is not going to make another one, I'm going to do it myself. Get me in here.
I sure hope NCAA 24.
Transfer me to the worst program in the country.
Yeah.
And let's see what we can do.
Yeah. And Cam, literally, that's what he has to do. He needs to get linemen stronger, beefier guys on both sides of the ball. Seriously.
They're getting more staff pretty soon, or next year to coach too.
I did hear that. I'm looking forward to seeing how he coach those young men up and see how they get at the ball. But we've got 2 minutes left. What we talk about for our score prediction?
I'm gonna go score prediction 20-6.
Okay. I think it's 24-10, honestly. I feel like we do break off some big runs. I feel like, this is going to be a big game for the tight ends as well. Tight ends going to show off.
Yeah. Not definitely. I think like this game is just going to be really big to see how the Ravens deal with tough conditions. Because we've seen them play in good weather. They look good. How do they play when it's ugly? We haven't seen the Ravens play ugly yet this year. We've seen Lamar and the Ravens play ugly, but not this year. Not Todd Monken. How do they do?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm looking forward to it. I'm always excited to see the Ravens play. And like I said, y'all get your popcorn, get ready for the show, man.
Absolutely. Thank you all so much for coming through. We'll probably be doing another Monday night, pre-Monday night football post-game reaction stream. So you guys will be able to watch those 4 o'clock games right after these first ones end. So thank you all so much for coming through. Subscribe, and we'll see all of you again tomorrow. Hopefully 3-0.
Yes, sir.